Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition. Ritas Lime-A-Rita Revisited. Now, when I reviewed this years ago, it was known as Bud Light Lime-A-Rita when I first reviewed it. And that went on for years. Introduced in 2012. They started with this one, and they went to strawberry, and they added many more flavors and dropped others. But over the years, this is a little pony can, 7.5% alcohol can. It's 99 cents, not the best price per ounce, but I didn't want to get 24 or 25 ounces. It's 165 calories in just this can. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. 122nd day of 2025. From V. Guess that's Virginia. 21 hours, 49 minutes. Okay, so I think they might have gotten, not a warning, but maybe some people from the U.S. government might have just visited them and said in a friendly way, do you think it's a good idea to call it Bud Light Lime-A-Ritas with these amount of calories? Could that really, do you think that could present a problem? And they might have decided, yeah, okay, now it's the Ritas. Okay, I saw the mango and it said with artificial sweetener, and I put it right back in the cooler. No, thank you. But I didn't see a small can either of the mango, as it turns out. Malt beverage with natural flavors and caramel color. They've always been 8%. Technically, it's a beer. In reality, it's a malt involved concoction. Water, corn, syrup. High fructose corn syrup, malted barley even, yeah, malted barley, hops, hop extract, natural flavors, some kind of acids for tartness and so forth. Natural flavors though. All right. It doesn't quite fit this glass. Okay. So it's kind of murky, yellowish sand color like you'd see at the beach, sand. Okay, from the caramel color. These are still selling pretty strong. I mean, most convenience stores sell them in singles, various sizes. Some stores will sell the 6-pack still, so of the 12-ounce cans. I don't know about the bottles anymore. I used to see 12-ounce clear glass bottles. That might have been discontinued. Okay, aroma. It smells like lime. They're trying to mimic a margarita, you know, there's no tequila in it. All right, let's go with the taste. And to comply with many state liquor laws, they would not be able to put tequila in it, even though it's only 8%, only 8%. For instance, Georgia, you could sell this, they could jump it up to 13.9 if they'd like. Be perfectly fine to sell at a convenience store. But if they use tequila and it was 8%, it'd be absolutely illegal. But in Louisiana, you know, we get liquor-based and malt-based convenience store. Things like this because we don't have the law. All right. Mississippi, same thing, can't do it. And I believe so for Texas, Alabama. And I would think definitely Arkansas. Yeah, it's tart. I think you use sodium citrate in it for tartness. Could be some real lime extract or dehydrated lime. It's very tart. Bitterness is low. 1 out of 5 hop cones, but a malt beverage must contain hops, and it does contain hops. Sweetness. pretty high. 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. So I did pull this one because it's natural sugar cane sweetener. Or I guess corn syrup and high fructose corn syrup, still sugar, you know, sweet corn, but it's not artificial sweetener. Those corn sweeteners are considered natural sweetener because corn grows naturally. All right. Now you say, well, high fructose? Well, yeah, natural from a chemical process. All right. Heavy body. Let's be honest. It's heavy body. It's not medium body. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's syrupy. It's thick. I think they're trying to make it like that because like the margaritas are almost like a smoothie or a slushy. And that's what they're aiming for, and that's what they got. You definitely want to have this in the freezer for a while. I think if you drank a whole 25-ounce can, you start to feel ill after a while. I think you should, well, even the can says the serving is about 5 ounces, not the full, don't drink the full can, but 7.5 is plenty enough, I think. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Most of these big beer companies make these type of concoctions more natural, some more natural than others, usually malt based. They all do a pretty good job. Some are better than others, like Cayman Jack. Cayman Jack, MXD, from the same people that make Cayman Jack. That's a weapon, so watch that one. It's 12%. The original Club Tails makes different margarita styles. Those would be 3 really, really, really nice ones. This was one of the early ones, so maybe some people raced ahead of them on it and were able to improve off of it. This one's still good. I'll go with a B, 8.5 out of 10. Probably what I probably did give it higher scores in the past, but I mean, I didn't know what was going to be coming out. You know, but still a little bit heavier than I'd want, but I think I'm kind of like protesting against what it's supposed to be. So 8.5 out of 10, a good flavor malt beverage, but I would check the cans if you're looking at the different, I think there's 4 or 5 current flavors. That's subject to change at any moment. I thought the best one they did was the coconut, but that was a very limited one. I found it in bottle and can. Just check, you know, if you don't mind artificial sweetener, don't worry about checking because it won't matter. You might want to check the date, make sure it's reasonably fresh. But with my aversion to artificial sweetener, I always check. So yeah, B, 8.5 out of 10. It's good. Oh, the cans were $2.70. The big cans were $2.79, and these were 99 cents, 7.5. So les bon temps relais, a good product anyway. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to your local convenience store and get a can full of alcohol and sugar.